Konnichiwa. Hello and welcome to JapaneAsY. We've done the first column of katakana and we're going to start the second. Its first letter is ka. Katakana is a syllabary, which means that each letter represents a syllable. As we have learned, the individual syllable, represented by a single katakana letter, has always the same length, 1 mora. The syllabic letters we'll be learning from now on will consist of one consonant and one short 1 mora vowel. For example, ka. The vowel is short, 1 moraic, and we've already encountered with this vowel in the letter a. The new element here is the consonant starting the syllable. It can be pronounced somewhat farther back in the throat than is usual in European languages, sometimes approximating the Arabic q, but not all that backward. Ka, 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 ka. It can also have a slight aspiration, but not necessarily. In English or German, this consonant is strongly aspirated, ka, cow, but in Japanese the aspiration is not obligatory. It is usually much weaker than in English, and it can even be totally absent, especially in fast speech, similar to k in Italian or Polish. So English or German speakers try to suppress the aspiration of your k in the syllables of this column. To sum up, the pronunciation of this letter can range ka, ka, ka. Read aloud this new word. Write it down. It's akai. It is a qualitative verb, meaning it is red. It is an atonic verb, unlike aoi. The difference between them is clearly audible when connected with the following noun. Listen to the following phrase. Akai, aoi. Akai, aoi. First, try to translate these phrases. Akai, aoi. Akai means red houses. Aoi means blue houses. Repeat clearly and try to imitate the melody. Akai, aoi. Akai, aoi. You can clearly hear the rise of pitch between the first and the second syllables in both. This happens at the beginning of each phrase unless it is prototonic. A phrase may consist of either a single word or several words which logically come together in natural fast speech. As for prototonic words, they have high pitch on the first syllable. Compare prototonic e and mesotonic aoi. All words except prototonic have a rise between the first and second syllable when starting a phrase. I, aoi, akai. If the phrase is atonic, as in the case of akai, the initial rise expires after the second syllable, akai. However, the situation is different in words and phrases with an accent on the middle or the last syllable. They are called mesotonic or oxytonic words. In them, the initial rise is not cancelled after the first syllable, but the high pitch continues until the first tonic syllable, which contains an element called tonos or accent, and the melody sharply falls after this tonic syllable. Aoi, aoi. The melody of the two words, akai and aoi, may sound similar because the pitch falls after the second syllable in both of them. Nevertheless, in aoi, the fall is abrupt after the tonic syllable o, aoi, while in the atonic akai, the fall only follows the natural tendency of human voice to lower the tone as the utterance proceeds. The difference between the atonic akai and tonic aoi is remarkable much more clearly if we add another word after them, thus enlarging the phrase. Let's use the atonic I, stomach, and the tonic E, picture. The tonic syllables are highlighted in blue color. First, read and translate the following phrases. Akai, aoi, akai-e, aoi-e. We haven't learned any suffixes yet, but if the word e, picture, was in a suffixed form, for example, ekara, from the picture, the accentuation would be still more remarkable. Akai ekara, aoi ekara. To conclude this part, we can say that in Japanese you don't stress particular syllables, as in English, but you sing, following the accent patterns inherent in words. Another new word is, read it aloud. Kau means he buys. It is atonic, kau. If the first and second moras form a diphthong, i.e. two vowels in one syllable, like the diphthong au here, and the sequence is atonic, the initial rise is weak, and the whole initial syllable can be pronounced risen. Kau. Try to read and translate. Kauie. Kauie can be translated as the house which one buys. Here's another letter, ki. The vowel I has a particular effect in Japanese on the preceding consonant. Most of the consonants followed by I are palatalized. This is a phonetic process widely seen in Slavic languages, in Lithuanian, Greek, or even French. The consonant in ki is pronounced differently from the way they sound in other positions. The back of the tongue presses the palate somewhat more to the front, toward the position where the vowel I is pronounced. Ki, ki. This palatalized version of k is common in Russian, Polish, Greek, and French. Even the English k in words like keep and cue can be slightly palatalized. Repeat after me. Ki, ki, ki. Ki is a word by itself, meaning a tree and wood as material, timber. This word is tonic. Ki. Try to say a nice tree. I, ki. Read another new word. It is prototonic. Aki. And it means autumn, fall. Repeat. Aki, aki, aki. Now repeat the following phrase. Akai aki, akai aki. Now translate it. Akai aki. Write it down in katakana. Another new word is it is atonic, so try to read it aloud. Kaki, kaki, kaki. Kaki is the vernacular Japanese name of a fruit native to Japan, persimmon or Sharon fruit. It refers both to the fruit itself and to the tree bearing this tasty sweet fruit. Now try to say the persimmon which one buys. It's kaukaki. Now write it down. This much for this lesson. We have learned a couple of new letters and the rules of the melodic accent. The new words in this lesson are akai, red, kau, he buys, kaki, persimmon, ki, a tree or wood, and aki, autumn. Don't forget to give me a thumb up if you've liked this video, and I'll see you next time.